Hey guys, Ryobi King back again today to make another video. Going to be doing a pretty interesting tool today. We're going to be comparing their new compact HP line to some of their other offerings that they've had in the past, and kind of seeing performance difference, weight difference, that kind of thing. So let's get started and let's dig right into it, and you guys tell me down in the comments what you guys think. So yeah, guys, here's a kind of a generational difference. You'll see this is probably this is on the older end. This is more towards the new end, and this is their brand new stuff. Difference in these tools. This is considered what's called their compact line. This isn't really compact, and this is just an older three-way switch impact. These are all impacts, but the main difference is number one, size, and number two, age. We're going to get into their performance here in just a little bit. I'm going to do a few tests. But yeah, you'll see this has got a 3-speed adjustment, and neither of these do. These are just kind of is what it is. Now the difference is this tool, I believe, has a built-in system where it can kind of sense the difference of the screw, and it'll kind of change. We'll see once we get into testing these a little bit. This is a brushless, this is a brushless, this is not. So that's the big difference between these. As far as the controls go, I would say these triggers feel the same, and this one feels like it's got a little bit of a difference in it. Maybe it's the MOSFET that's built into this or something that makes this trigger feel a little different. This feels very switchy. This feels very smooth. So that might be a pretty big difference. We'll have to see, you know, what kind of why that is what it is. So yeah, you can see the difference in their handle. So they went from black, they were gray, and then they went from the older 3 pattern to the newer sleek design. I don't know. It's not really a big difference to me, but I like them all. If I had to be honest, which one am I going to use probably the most at work? Probably going to be this one because it's so light. And lightness is kind of everything whenever you're working up above your head. So let's go ahead and dig in. Yeah, you can see the size comparison. So yeah, this one looks a lot taller. If I took this belt clip off, you'd see it's not really that much of a difference. Here, we'll set it like that. As far as height, it is barely taller than the others. But that is still a difference. Weight difference, I'll post the weights above each one of them to show you which one is the lightest. I can tell you right now that this one is substantially lighter than the rest. But even the brushless, it's quite a bit lighter than this one. So let's dig in. Let me show you some performance differences, and maybe that'll help you come up with a decision on what you want to do. Alright, so I'm going to start off with the oldest drill first. I did hit all these with a 3/8 pilot hole first. I'm using the new Ryobi batteries. The HP, or no, I'm sorry. These are just the new designed batteries. So this is the same battery. I'm going to use the same one on all the tools. I can tell a difference though, like pushing these into these tools, on the older ones, it takes a little more force. So let's get this one going, and let's start in 3, 2. So you can tell that went in pretty fast. These are not impact rated tips, so I'm going to have to pull these out every single time. This does, here's the difference on the collet on these tools. This is a quick connect collet on the older one. The middle of the road right here is not a quick connect, and the new tool over here is a quick connect. So if that's a big deal for you, you know, you might want to consider that. So let's move on to the next tool. Set this one on the back burner. Still full. Let's do this one now. 3, 2, 1. Once again, it's going to get stuck, but just have to pull it out. Take that one out of there. Move this one onto the back burner. Grab the new one. Oh, now the collet's wanting to act up on me. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Oh, looks like we got some cam out there.
Yep, cammed out the top of the screw. We'll give this one another go. We'll put another screw in that. All right. So I don't have another screw, so we're just going to take one of these ones out. And we're going to try this again without a pilot hole. Actually, I think there's a pilot hole right here. So let's go. Once again, not impact rated tips. That's why these tips keep sticking in here. I actually don't have an impact rated tip for this size. Oh, that actually didn't. Oh, no. None of them sunk all the way. So that shows you on these larger screws. Let's go ahead and go something different, like a smaller regular screw, something you know use more typically. All right, so we're just going to go with some of these single little tiny drywall screws. I am using these awful Ryobi bits, so bear with me as far as slippage goes. Let's drive one of these. So went in really easy. Go to another one here. So that was the new tool. Go to a slightly older tool here, also known as the P239. Fumbling over here, guys. Sorry. Alright, let's try this one. And last of all, let's try the old guy out. Look at that magnet. Had my screw stuck under there. Let's go ahead and give this last one a go here. And go. In my opinion, I think this one was the fastest, but it's also the heaviest. So you measure that out yourself. Actually, let's go ahead and put this back in now. And now we're going to go to one other different kind of screw. We're going to go with these little short stubbies. Once again, garbage Ryobi bits. That's what I use here in my shop. Alright, 3, 2, 1. These countersink really well too. I like these screws. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that slipped off. But still. And let's try the very last screw here on the brand new HP brushless. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Little cam out, and it's really slow too. So let's go ahead and I'll go ahead and give you an overview now. Alright guys, so if I had to list these tools from best to worst as far as power goes, I would probably give the power like this, to be completely truthful. Maybe I'm wrong. Look at the video. I'm gonna leave timers. Like I said, check that out. Maybe I'm completely off base, but from what I'm seeing, it felt like this was the progression of speed. Kind of to be expected, considering this tool is so much smaller. But at the same time, you know, you want to still have power too. If I had to consider it, you know, as far as heaviness to lightness, clearly we all know how that works. Bingo. So I guess it really depends on your job application and what you're going to be using it for. If you're going to be holding it up above your head, you know, screwing in smoke detectors like me, you're going to use this guy all day long because you're only putting in little screws and they're already in spots where they're supposed to go. So, you know, if you're not, most of the time you could do it with a screwdriver, honestly. Not that big of a deal. But it's just easier to use a drill all day than it is a screwdriver. If you're someone that's looking for more of a, you know, like drilling these big suckers in, like what I was using, these are some pretty good sized screws. Now there are bigger, and these can all drill in bigger. But, you know, as far as for what I have here for demonstration purposes, these are pretty good sized screws. You know, I would probably go more towards the middle of the road here, the brushless. The only reason I would not consider this for anything at this point is because you can really get the power that this gives out of this tool, and you shave a little bit of weight off of it. So at the end of the day, would I buy this drill at this point? No, I wouldn't. I feel like it's highly outdated. The only thing that this drill has on the rest is the LED lights up front. I wish that they would do that on all the rest of their tools. For some reason they still don't. Maybe eventually we'll get lucky and they'll start putting LED lights on the front instead of down here on the bottom. I hate them down on the bottom, but it is what it is. I don't make the tools. So that leaves us with these two. Out of these two, which one would I buy for my personal use? All day long, I'd go with this route. Yeah, it's weaker than this tool, but not by a whole lot. At the end of the day, you're shaving seconds. That's not really that much. So yeah, guys, just to give you my final little opinion, if I had to buy any of these, honestly, even though it's not the strongest or the most powerful, I would go with the Compact. The technology that's built into these new tools is just, it's fantastic. I really love it. So if you guys really appreciated this video and learned something from it, please leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video, which will be soon.
Thanks for watching today. If you guys like this video and you want to see another tool reviewed, leave in the comments which one. And if it's one I've already reviewed, click on one of the videos above. Thanks. See you guys next time.